21 News is your place for politics. We're helping voters get ready for Decision 2025. We're spending 5 minutes at 5 with the candidates ahead of November 4th. Tracy Kaschek is vying for one of 2 open seats in the Poland Township Trustee race against 5 other candidates, and she joins us here now. Thanks for being here, Tracy.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. So you are new to the political realm, right? Your first time running?
I am
What
new.
made you want to run?
Well, so I have been serving the Poland community as a teacher for the last 30+ years, and I decided that I wanted to kind of broaden my horizons and serve in a different way. So that's why I'm here.
What do you think you bring to this role if you get elected?
Well, as I said, I am a teacher for the past 30 years. I have an educational administration master's degree, and with that I have served different roles within the school system. I was the principal at one time, after school director, and then of course classroom teacher. I have served on different committees different committees within our school system that I have either been the co-chair of or just working with other people to collaborate. I have had to work within budgets in certain roles. I have also been on the negotiations committee, so I understand, contract language. I have also had to abide by our board policies and Ohio revised codes on some of those. I was on a team of educators that secured a grant for $100,000 to improve reading literacy years ago. So I kind of am used to collaborating with people and working for the better.
When you look at why you're running, what would be some of your top goals?
Okay, so my top priority is maintaining the well-being and the safety of our community. I think our current trustees have done a nice job with that, and I will continue to work with Chief Wilson and his staff to ensure the safety of our residents. I think that I will go after some funds, outside sources, to improve safety programs or to meet the initiatives of the ones that we've already began. I would like to also work with the schools, the businesses, nonprofits to encourage safety of our community. I think that's an important role to have, is making sure that everybody understands. Poland was ranked the top 5 safest in Ohio by Travel Safe, so I think that's pretty impressive, and I'd like to keep us there. I understand the role of our law enforcement. My husband is in law enforcement and has been for the last 30 years. So I would like to just continue that. The second priority, of course, would be maintaining fiscal responsibility and transparency, and just watching, being cost efficient in everything that we're doing as a township.
Now, Poland decided not to seek the renewal of a road levy to save residents money on property tax. Should the voters have been allowed to make that decision to renew or let it pass, or should that have been in the hands of trustees, do you think?
Well, I think at this point, what their goal was to look at the roads, and they have paved over and improved the roads, and they thought at this time that it's not needed. So why put it out there as a possible burden on our taxpayers?
When you look at property tax issues, it's a hot button topic right now among all the residents there. Where do you stand in terms of abolishing, keeping, reform?
Okay, I definitely think that there needs to be reform. To say that we need to get rid of it completely, I think there needs to be a solution for that before we can say, okay, let's get rid of it. As townships, we can only count on property taxes. We can't do sales tax, we can't do income tax. So to say, hey, let's eliminate our property taxes, well, we need to know where those funds are going to come from. And I think that needs to be said prior to voting. No, let's abolish it completely.
Finally, what makes you stand out against your opponents?
Okay, I am a 3rd-generation resident of Poland. My Morris grandparents and Stanislaw grandparents chose to raise their family there, and of course my parents did, and I'm following suit. Throughout my whole life and also my career, I've made some connections with people, and I hope that they in turn trust me with holding Poland in their hands and making the right decisions for them.
Tracy Kaschek, Thank you for coming in. We
Thank you for
appreciate you
having
joining
me.
us on 5
Thank
at 5.
Thank you for having me.